Hey, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for Monday, the 8th of April, 2019. We are using the Celtic Tarot today. Do check out the weekend reading. That one was kind of a doozy. Nice channeled message from the guides and the angels. I had fun doing that one, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. I don't think it's really, I don't think it's really specific to just the weekend. It's kind of one of those timeless messages. All right, let's get into today's reading. Oh, and watch your April monthlies. Those are out, and they'll be linked for you at the end of this video as well. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you haven't done that already. All right, now let's get to this one. Card from the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, what a beautiful card. Yeah, there is a shift. There is a change in the wind here, a change in the energy. Some would say this is karmic energy. I am inclined to agree. It feels like we are shifting out of energy that is just beyond us now. We've outgrown it. We're ready to shrug it off. And the Wheel of Fortune seems the perfect card for just that. This energy, as I look at this card, is definitely about moving on. Yeah, moving on, but in the best possible way. We are moving toward greater happiness. We are experiencing more and more of the high vibe frequency that we've been desiring to exist at. We are maintaining that so much better. You know, that is something that is ever in manifestation for us, and it's one of the things that can be kind of overlooked. You know, you may be manifesting for a new job or a promotion of some sort or changing the way you are of service, and you're looking at these concrete tangibles as you do that manifestation work. But one of the things that you're doing along the way is changing your happy factor. You are elevating it, you are increasing it. And it does get somewhat overlooked, as I said. So just take a moment, take stock right now and notice how you feel. Are you feeling differently about your world, your life, and how things are unfolding? How are you feeling in your relationship to self? Just remember that that is an ever unfolding manifestation. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to remind us of that and to let us know that our forward movement is really glorious right now. Let's take a look at what goes with it. The Knight of Shields. So this would be the Knight of Pentacles. Well, we're going to need a couple more cards where he's concerned, because the Knight of Pentacles, he's Mr. Slow and Steady, and I have an appreciation for him. Quite an appreciation for him. The other knights are much more swift, fast moving, and this one is consistent. He's consistent. He may not be speedy. He's not slow either, though he does give the appearance of being slow. But I love his stability and his consistency. And when people see this card in particular, they think, oh no, this is just such a slow moving process. There are some things we can be really grateful for not moving swiftly. And if we are on, you know, an ever unfolding manifestation of happiness, then this is a time for savoring that happiness, cherishing it. It's precious. So it's not happiness that's just coming by so swiftly, swooping in, and it's gone before we've even had a chance to enjoy it. So this is a beautiful pairing right here. But let's take a look at some cards around this knight, because as you know, knights convey messages between cards. So yes, I am going to want to look at what's after him, but I want to know where he came from. He did come somewhat from that Wheel of Fortune, but I do think there's more to the story. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's more to the story. Looks like there's 3 cards more to the story. All right, so where does he come from? We have here the Nine of Swords. We've seen this card recently. Might have been in the weekend reading. I can't quite recall right now, but I'm thinking it was. Anyway, this is the 3 a.m. card. This is the stuff that keeps us awake at night, or the stuff that vexes us during the day. the thought that we return to repeatedly, or the number of thoughts that we return to repeatedly. And my feeling here is that we're leaving this behind. Yeah, we have now the other card that came with it here is the Seven of Shields. So Seven of Pentacles. Now this is the hurry up and wait card. So the reminder here is that 7 is closer to 10. 10 is fulfillment in tarot, right? And Ace is a new beginning, a fresh start. So we're closer to 10 than we are to Ace here. So we are in a process of leaving something behind us. And I heard a message from another reader on YouTube, and she was speaking about how, you know, the eclipses, the retrogrades, the eclipses of last year, the retrogrades of last year, like 2018 was almost a retrograde start to finish. There was something in retrograde through the whole year. And at one time we had 7 planets in retrograde at once. That was in the fall, I believe. Anyway, my feeling on these cards, this 9 and this 7, this is leftover stuff from last year's eclipses, last year's retrogrades. And I've brought this up before, so it was kind of confirming, edifying for me to hear that reader speak of it in a similar way that I have over the past several months when we've seen cards like this. So I feel with the Aries new moon coming in here on the 5th, so just 3 days ago, there's been a serious shift in our energy, in our mojo, so to speak. And I feel that where we can encounter this 7 as as a slow, somewhat frustrating, vexing energy, my feeling is that this is now picking up speed off the Wheel of Fortune. And it's not coming off the starting line, you know, at a dead run, but dude's on a dragon. He could take flight at any moment. The point is, we're moving on. But what are we moving on to? What is the momentum behind this night? So if we have the 9 and we have the 7, and we sense the wheel is ushering this energy out. This third card that came is the 4 of Wands. Yes, this is in complete support to the message that I started with at the beginning of this reading, which is that we are moving on toward our happiness. This is bliss, this is joy, it's harmony, it's called the honeymoon card. But let's see where it's all going. Well, here's more movement. We have the 6 of Swords. This completely confirms what I was just saying. We really are moving on from the challenges of those prior retrogrades and those prior eclipses. So we're in our boat, we're underway. We've got a dragon's breath behind us. We have the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor. And we're looking at the silver lining of what the 9 and the journey toward this 7 has brought us, because we're witnessing this 4, which is one of the happiest cards in the minor suits of tarot. So this is fantastic. We are definitely, consistently, slow and steadily moving toward our happy in every single moment. So this is a moment of happy, and the next moment is happy, and so on. And it's building on itself and gaining a lot of momentum and toward what? The Lovers. Look at this. I love this. I love this old man in the tree. I love these two before the tree. I have a dear friend who says whenever you have a challenge, take it to the trees. And I so appreciate that message, because when I do, I come away absolutely cleansed and refreshed. So that's the feeling here. It's a cleansing, a refreshing. And whatever or whoever we are in love with, we are moving there in a steady fashion. We are moving there in happiness and bliss, our own happiness and bliss. It's not because of this connection. It's because of the connection within our own heart space that we're even able to stand here in front of this tree and hold someone's hand and look into their eyes and say, I love you. Whoa, what a beauty of a message. What a beautiful Monday message. Leave some comments, people, because that feels really powerful to me. All right, let's move on to Angel Answers. This is your opportunity to ask a question, so please do. Please bring us the highest and greatest cards. Wow. Do we want all of those? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them just fell out. I say yes. I say yes. That was the weekend message. Just say yes. Look, you're ready. Yes. Get more information. Yes, you may need to consult your intuitive wisdom. You may need to talk about this aspect of your journey with somebody you know, love, and trust, but you are ready. You are poised to step forward on this 4 and to stay on this path in a steady, consistent way. Ask your angels. If you need more information, definitely ask your angels. And there's no need to worry. That's for sure. Oh, we have 5 cards. And a year from now, as I tell you always, this feels like an unfinished sentence when I turn this card over. A year from now, you won't recognize your life. You're going to look back on this time and be in absolute awe of your own self. I believe that. I really do. Okay. Last card from Notes from the Universe. This is our affirmation for the day. Change is always good. Yeah, the thing we fear most, right? Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. You know what? I think I pulled this card the other day. But if I did, that means we just needed to hear that message again. Change starts with you. That's exactly what I was talking about the Lover's card. It's the inner journey. It's the relationship to self that puts you in a position to even stand here before another person who has also made a connection to their own relationship to self. They are working on themselves. They are emotionally awake, aware, and intelligent. And they are able to stand there with you, to meet you there. Take it to the trees, folks. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Again, rewatch that weekend reading if you haven't. Or if you have, rewatch it. If you haven't, go back and watch it. It's worthwhile. It's a channeled message from my guides and angels. And I feel that it's kind of a timeless reading. And definitely check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, April monthly readings. If you'd like your own personal message, hit the description box. Everything you need is there. Bye for now, everyone. Blessings.